Let's cut straight to the chase. It's another episode of the King A Standard. And as much as I'd love to go straight to the attempts, I'm sure there's some newcomers out there who have no idea what a King A Standard is. And that's okay, I'm about to explain the whole thing in less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1... The Mariokart Wii Players page is a website made a long time ago which has standards. Standards are basically just benchmark times and time trials that you can try to beat. The hardest one is the God Standard, and the first one off the second page is the King A Standard, which we're trying to beat on every single track. It took like 100 tries, I'm not even gonna lie, but yeah, that's the gist of the King A Standard. I was excited to get Wario's Goldmine over with so I could get to one of my favorite tracks, being Daisy Circuit. We were about a second away from the time we had to beat, so there's plenty of locking in for us to do. Let me tell you, there was a lot of not locking in going on. We'll go ahead and get the first session started. Wario's Goldmine definitely is underrated. It's grown on me in, over the last few, I wouldn't say years, maybe the last couple months, but it is fun. That little beginning thing is not hard at all, but I always mess it up for some reason. Okay. I've never known if you're supposed to go tight on that upward section or not. He doesn't get a great turn there, it doesn't seem. I think we could improve on that turn. Does he do the, he doesn't do the turn skip. I didn't think you'd have to. Doesn't save a ton of time, and he gets the wall bounce. That's pretty good alignment for the wall bounce. Okay, everything he's doing is stuff I can do. It's just I'm waiting for when it's more refined, you know? Because I've checked his splits. His lap 2 is like 200 milliseconds. Oh, okay, he gets a drift trick there. I usually just don't go for that. You can see, like, okay, he bonked a bat, but it didn't matter. His lap 2 doesn't seem like crazy different from his lap 1, but it's way faster. It looks like he gets a really good wall bounce there. What else? He realigned. How is this faster? Does he get a good... It's pretty normal. This is a 0.4, so how is that a 0.4? Maybe we'll never know. Maybe it's just fast for some reason. Oh, whoa. Okay. I'm not really fearing this time anymore. That was a good turn. Maybe I should fear this time. Spoke too early. Okay. I don't know. It seems like this isn't that crazy. It seems doable. It's just somehow a full second faster than my PB. Maybe it's that trick. That trick is the difference maker right there. I don't know. It's about time we got on another King A journey, because here's the thing, I time trial best when I'm not on stream, but then it's not fun. I want to time trial on stream because it's very fun. Okay, so WGM lore. There's a couple tracks out there where it's kind of so simple that the 3-lap world record matches pretty closely with the best known splits for each lap. There's not a whole lot of tracks, but there are a few, like MC3, Luigi Circuit, MC, like simple tracks where it kind of makes sense. Wario's Goldmine is only a handful of 100-something milliseconds away from the best known splits on each lap. And it's kind of insane. Maybe, okay, maybe not anymore because of the new, I'm reciting something I learned like a couple years ago. Maybe not anymore because of the new strategy with the detach, but it used to be so close to the best known splits. It was like maybe 200, 300 seconds off the best known splits. Which at first I was like, why is it like that? Why is it so close to the best known splits? Like with Luigi Circuit or MC3, like the whole track is basically flat. I know Luigi Circuit's got like a tiny little incline, but it's basically just all flat. So that makes sense. Here it's almost as if the track is flat because you don't bounce that much. You do bounce sometimes, but it's not like Maple Treeway or like a normal track that goes up and down. Like think of Rainbow Road. Rainbow Road doesn't have as much sticky road as Wario's Goldmine, and you know, it kind of shows. But that's why this one's very consistent to drive, I think. And I like it because of that. Doesn't mean I'm going to be consistent, but the track is consistent. Maybe I don't... Oh. I don't know if you actually need to get, like, that drifting trick there. Not a whole lot of runs do that. Like, I know the world record does that, but for a 152.7, I really don't think it's that important. All right. Well, maybe I would know if I didn't bonk there. But that looks like it was going to be a 0.7. I think he gets like a like a low 0.6 for lap 1. So that could have been a high 0.6, but I was thinking of 0.7. Is the weird alternate route faster than the normal route without the detach? It is. The detach helps because it cuts off part of the track, kinda. Like you don't go all the way down, you cut off some of that dip. But without it, it's still a little slower. Now, the alternate route is actually slower. It's longer than the regular route, but it's faster because you take a boost panel. So if you're using a mushroom, you shouldn't take the alternate route because it won't be faster. Bagging to do the hippity hoppity strat. That's amazing. There's sometimes I forget that that's not the best shroom spot in the second half of the lap. So I'll go and do the hippity hoppity like with one mushroom and then have nothing left to do the ending cut. I'm like, oh, whoops. See, that's the turn that we want from there. Oh. Okay, we're back in our rightful spot. Oh yeah, this is a sweet day classic. What's this one? Hold on. It was a 5-second long song. It was nothing. If y'all want flashbacks, we can go to my waiting screen music. That's in this game. Balloon Trip Breeze night theme. This is like the morning theme? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a familiar song. Who says no? Who says what? That is not a bad omen. That is not a bad omen. Ah, oh, that was so good. So if you, I think you have to, that the criteria is once you hit 9999 VR, you can just control Funky with your mind, which is what I'm doing right now. You don't even need to do the DNS thing. There's a tutorial on Mr. Bean's channel about how to get Weemfi on your, what are we listening to? What is this dramatic music while I'm describing how to get like Weemfi right now? Hang on, let me change it really quick. That is just as dramatic. What is this? Learn the detach. I don't have to do that. That's really not that big of a time save, guys. I think y'all need to realize it takes a really good detach for it to save time at all. We beat that. Are we in? Ah, I was gonna see what that lap was. Wee, that's my favorite part. That's my favorite fail ever. Was that a ski drift or was that a slip drift? I couldn't tell. No! Okay, that was good enough to end it. All right, that was a decent one. 99% of time trialists quit right before they PB. I said that was gonna be the last one. So nothing yet. Stay safe, stay Q, stay loyal. Cause I already know you are. And so we gotta shave off a whole second and 3 more milliseconds and then we'll be golden. We're gonna watch the replay because it's been a while since I've time trialed him. It was like before the last Mario Circuit King A video. All right, when we don't get this, we go. This is what we go for. Hey, we got it. Look how little time it saves. Why don't I do the wheelie alignment on the start line? What are you talking about? This? Because I will not get a good enough angle, and I'll be slower than him by here. So you want to shroom up a little, not shroom, you boost up a little bit and then hold right to get the alignment where you don't have to move. And that way you can bring yourself all the way to the turn. Oh, if you get the full startup boost. If you don't, then it's just slower. Uh-oh. Wait, that wasn't bad. That was pretty bad. Oh. Think I can fit through? Ah. Oh. What is that slip drift? that loud the whole time. That's an awesome song. Oh, I do that every time on lap 2. I'm taking it, I guess, but I have to go around the minecart, which is gonna lose a bunch of time. There I go. I'm probably gonna have like 37.5 lap 1s, get to lap 2, and it's gonna be so much worse, like 38s. Here, I had this idea earlier. I need to study for a literature test, right? So I made a Quizlet. What if I just put the Quizlet in the description of the stream and y'all read out the cards to me and then I answer them? Change course to Pipe Underworld? I'm afraid that's not in the vanilla game, so it's not a King A standard. If there was a King A standard for Pipe Underworld, don't worry. I still wouldn't time trial it. Okay, so Mrs. Das is this promiscuous wife of Mr. Das, and she was low-key flirting with my goat, Mr. Kapasi, who is a tour guide slash taxi driver who says something like, well, is it shame you feel or guilt? And then Miss Das is like, that's a stupid answer. So she gets mad at Mr. Kapasi, but then Mr. Das is coming back to the car, and then there are a bunch of monkeys, and hey, let's go, we failed by falling off. That's what I'm talking about. I'm waiting for that. Good. Anyway, the story ends by Mr. Das and Mrs. Das walking off, and Mr. Kapasi watches as the note that he gave to Mrs. Das with his address and I think it was his email address falls out of her purse as she's walking away. So he never gets to see Mrs. Das again. We're talking about custom tracks I actually like playing. Mushroom Peaks, red loop, green loop, blue loop, all of them. So the Arab prisoner is just a regular, well, he's not a regular dude because he did kill his cousin. So the Arab prisoner killed his cousin over some little squabble over food or something. I don't really remember. But he's kind of chill. Like, I don't think I'm getting behind that. It's just a real unfortunate pace lock. Oh! Can you feel it, guys? This is going to be the PB in these next few minutes, in the next 3 minutes and 25 seconds. That's how long this song is. We're going to get this. You know what? I'm not messing with that low trick nonsense. Maybe I should have messed with that low trick nonsense. I'm behind now. Ow. There we go. Okay. I have to go around again? Oh, I don't. Oh, man. Hi. No! It's a PB! Can you believe that? That's a PB. Wait. We PB'd though. We PB'd. This is huge. We must put a little text that says what our time is, because we can finally do that now that we've PB'd. It was the music, yeah. We need more triumphant music. It's just anything from Xenoblade. 38. That's horrible. I don't know if we're PBing now. Oh, maybe. It's good alignment. Good. Okay, good bounce. Okay, PB. Hey, PB. That last one was good. We finally got mechanical rhythm. I hope you're enjoying mechanical rhythm right now. Stay safe, stay cute, stay loyal. Cause I already know you are. And I'm gonna be honest, session 3 was pretty boring, except for this one really memorable moment, which I'm about to show you. There's no way he does that optimally there. Guys, we're not about to beat him, but this is gonna be any. Oh! So yeah, we almost had a huge PB. Would have easily gotten a 152, but we choked it at the end. And I'm pretty sure between sessions 3 and 4, I get a huge PB to get a 153.0. I didn't record it though. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. I'll just skip to when we get the first 152. Make it, make it. Five, baby. That's good. That was pretty good. Can't mess this up, right? Hey! We didn't mess it up. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. 0.5 again. See, that's what, like, almost the exact same as that other run we had. But guess what? We didn't fail on lap 3, and I think during the minecart section, we did a lot better. Jefferson Urquhart, you found yourself a keeper. All right? If your girlfriend only wants to play Mushroom Gorge all the time and doesn't want to play any other track, she might be the greatest girlfriend of all time. Maybe. Possible. Because Mushroom Gorge is amazing. Okay, Mushroom Gorge is peak. It's perfect. I love Mushroom Gorge. I have sometimes considered, when I'm time trialing King A, I'm like, what if I just turn it off and start playing Mushroom Gorge right now? What if I did that? You know, would the world end? I don't think it would. But then I don't, because, you know, I have to do King A standard stuff. I have to get PBs and, you know, get further and further in the series, and I've got better tracks to get to. We have Daisy Circuit after this. I'm excited for Daisy Circuit. I really like Daisy Circuit. See, that's a sunset track done well. DK's Jungle Parkway, get out of here. Daisy Circuit is the pinnacle of sunset tracks. Very orange. And you can see the sun. No ifs, buts. This is the last one. Almost. If I just, like, right before I go off, I gotta wheelie tap left, and I'm good to go. Okay, that's it. That's the stream. We're like less than 200 milliseconds away. We don't even have to do the turn skip on all 3 laps. Once or twice if we have to. Turns out we didn't have to go for the turn skip at all, so don't listen to this guy. And also, after the 4th session, I stopped streaming him because it's just a little easier to get personal bests off stream. But when I did get a PB, I would record watching the ghost. So enough talking. Let's actually beat the King A standard. Hey guys, I'm gonna give you a little update. We're not done, by the way. We're really close. I just got a run that's a 0.7. It's a 737. Excuse me. I would watch the replay, but first I want to look at the rest of the times I've been setting. So I haven't just been sitting here twiddling my thumbs. I promise. It's been a minute since I've streamed, but I have been time trialing King A. Oh, I went back to this screen. Okay. I've been time trialing King A, and I'm getting significantly closer to beating it. Here's the time we're trying to beat, which is 5 seconds off the standard. We need a 725. And here's the time I just got. Now, yesterday, on this ominous day. Today's January 20th. So I guess on January 19th, I set a 152.872, which is a decent PB from this one because I got into 0.8. And I believe the one that I set on stream was this one. The main takeaway is that on lap 1 and 2, we're fine. Like, we are driving perfectly fine. When we get to lap 3, there's a minecart in the way. And we'll get there in the recording eventually. There's a minecart in the way where if you go fast enough, and I mean like really fast, like you'd have to be going super fast, you could get behind it and save even more time. So I don't think we have to do that. He doesn't do that. I think I'm ahead of him before that minecart. If I were to guess, we're gonna have to see, but I think I'm ahead of him before the minecart, and then he saves my time on the minecart because I lost a little bit of time. I get a really good wall bounce. I've kind of gotten better at the wall bounces. I've realized like how to, there's no explaining it. I realized something about the wall bounce to do it better, and now I'm doing it. So look, we're ahead here. We get another point. Oh, we messed that up. We messed that up pretty bad. We get ahead on lap 2. We should. I think I get another 0.5, and then lap 3 is like a low 0.6, which, like, considering I messed up, well, I guess went slower for the minecart section, that's actually pretty good. Usually I'm getting like high 0.6s or 0.7s, but I got a low 0.6. 16. I'm a little down on him. Maybe if I didn't mess up at the beginning of lap 2, I'd be ahead, but like, it's fine. We're basically tied with him. And going into lap 3, his lap 3 is not his best lap. In fact, I think lap 1 might be his best lap. Or maybe it's lap 2. He's got a good lap 2, but his lap 3 is all right, and it's mainly because of the minecart, because we both have to go around them. He does it decently well. Okay, so I guess we're not ahead of him by the time we get there. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna be quiet and we can watch this. Okay, good wall bounce. See, I did lose a little bit of time right there. If I didn't do that, that was good. Now he gets the little low trick and he does it well. Maybe I gotta do that. Maybe that's my clutch. That's what I gotta do to clutch up and save the tiny little bit of time. Anyway, I wanted to update y'all on the progress. I'm gonna get to actually recording my runs, because I'm getting very consistently close to beating it. So I think in due time I'm gonna be able to beat it. And by due time I mean like the next 20 minutes, hopefully. That would be ideal. I don't want to spend more time than I have to on Wario's Goldmine, because I'm just excited to get to Daisy Circuit. Alright, update. It's been like an hour and I haven't gotten any closer. But we've gotten a lot of 0.5 lap 1s and then 0.5 lap 2s. It's just gonna take a while to string it all together. No way, dude. 409? I get a 409 lap? Everything's good on lap 3 until you get to the minecarts. You can't go behind it. Maybe if I drove like slightly faster at the beginning of lap 2, I could get behind there and I would be crushing him. But like, I was already crushing him. I was ahead by 100 milliseconds. That's just an insane lap. It's so weird because like because of the minecart on lap 3, I can be way ahead of pace and it doesn't matter. And I wouldn't even consider Wario's Goldmine like that bad of a pace lock track. It's kind of getting us ready for Moonview Highway. That's gonna be terrible. There's like, I know there's one car, I think on the hairpin turn. No, not on the hairpin turn, on a different turn on Moonview Highway on lap 3 that always gets me. We're getting ready for that with Wario's Goldmine. I've also realized I can save time on him by getting a good wall bounce on lap 1. He doesn't get a good one. That wasn't great. That was a little ski drift though. That was nice. Another 0.4. Hey, no nerves. No nerves. This is fine. Let's go behind it. No, we can't. Yes! 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 Oh, we did it, we did it, we did it. Oh my god, I'm in the middle of watching an SGT guy Road to Master video. That's what I do while I time trial. I watch YouTube videos. What, whoa, let me talk. First of all, a 0.4. That was right after getting a 409 lap 2. Ugh, that's insane. I'm so happy we just got that. On lap 3, I was like, maybe at the very end, he does a drift trick off of the last boost panel, and it saves a little bit of time. And I thought, am I really gonna have to go for this? But I decided not to because of what Ryumi said a long time ago. It really doesn't save that much time, and he was right. It didn't save that much time because I could still beat him, and I beat the King A standard. Let's go. Let's watch them both back. I think it shows both the ghosts at the same time. Does it? I hope it does. I mean, we can't really see just yet. I think the ghosts are inside each other. No, it just, oh, okay, yeah, there he is. Oh, okay, well, we just watched it, like, in real time. So I guess we don't have to cover the whole thing. I can just, that turn right there, I figured out how to do. You kind of have to hold left, or is it right? You hold a direction in your wheelie to kind of give you a better angle. It's so hard, like, to commentate on what I've gotten better at in real time right after. Oh, there's that ski drift that I was talking about mid-run. Oh, that was so good. It really, like, for aligning from something that wasn't a good alignment, it was pretty good. It was pretty clean because it was a ski drift and it just looks nice. I don't know if it actually saved time. Yeah, okay, it looks like I hold right there. Didn't get a great trick there. He gained some time, but look, lap 2, I've realized on lap 2, if I'm just not like way off in the left, the bats aren't gonna bump me off. Like, I'll be okay. It's so nice. Here he messes up, and that's kind of what gives me a little hope. I did that really well. That boost panel section was but you don't really lose much time there anyway. That was a great last turn. See, on the last turn, that was something I really wasn't good at the start. I would go so wide and I didn't realize it. I figured out how to do it. You just go tighter. It's not really a big secret. But once I started going tighter, I wasn't losing like 100 milliseconds out of nowhere anymore. Okay, let's see this. I got like a weird alignment. I have to tap to my left, which kind of makes this wall bounce like beautiful. I considered going around that minecart, but that wouldn't work. I'm so glad I didn't have to realign that wheelie because I would have lost if I did. And then here it is. I don't get the drift trick. I think I'm gonna lose, but then I don't lose. Hey, let's go. So thank you, Ryumi, for telling me not to get the drift trick there, because you're right, I didn't need it. This feels so good. I want to talk more about this track because it really was so much fun. Like, I really liked time trialing Wario's Goldmine compared to some other tracks. Like, for a long time I've said, oh, this track is so mid. It's like 16th best track in the game. Get it? Because there's 32. It's like right in the middle, 16. But no, this, like, on time trials, there was never a time where I, like, didn't enjoy time trialing it. Like, I enjoyed it the whole time. Let's watch this cinematic wall bounce. Oh goodness, that was nice. I really did enjoy it the whole time, and I'm very glad that I guess it's over, but that I've grown an affinity for it, because I really get it now. It's a lot of fun. Now we're on to Daisy Circuit next, which I'm excited for because it's one of my favorite tracks. Why, you might ask? No one likes Daisy Circuit. Like, I feel like no one likes Daisy Circuit except I'm a big fan of it. I like its colors, but also it's just a really fun track to play online. Time trials, I've time trialed it a little bit. Nothing crazy. I think the King A standard is like a 131, which is kind of hard. We'll get there when we get there. It might be better, actually. Maybe a 130. I don't know. I'll check it later. But that's what we got. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode of the King A standard. They do take a while to beat, so that's why episodes don't come out very often. But when they do come out, I'm glad that you guys like them because they're fun to make. So stay safe, stay cute, stay loyal, cause I already know you are. And goodbye.